Welcome to another episode of the Steppers Podcast. I'm Dez. I'm here with my boy Greg.
Hey, how you doing?
Today, what we talking about, Greg?
We're gonna talk about the transition now. So we're in middle August or so in Georgia here. So kids are already back in school.
Yep.
The others are back in school. They just ended travel ball, and essentially they're in preparation for the we're in preparation for the school season now, right? So there's still time
To get better.
and make some changes. So the thought process is talk about today, discuss that transition back into school, and then some of the things someone potentially may be looking for or they can do better
Yeah.
during this time frame before season actually starts, before tryouts, I should say.
Yeah. So as a kid who's already stamped into the school or into the basketball program, his job is to just stay training, stay in the gym, try to get in shape before conditioning actually starts.
Yes.
Because some coaches start conditioning, I want to say after Labor Day. Some good coaches, they understand, start early. But they probably try to sneak in a couple of open gyms, little stuff like that. And then the main kids know go to a gym, get it in, run, um, work out. They come in here, they get shots up and work out, get your rust off from the summer because you're probably summertime. You're probably not gonna do the same things you did for your AAU team that you did for your high school coach. It's a different thought process for a high school coach. It's a different thought process for an AAU coach. So as an AAU coach, we're thinking, how can we get you better in a quick span?
Smaller season.
Yes.
So it's like we have you for a period of time.
This
It's only
period of time,
this small.
let's get you better. I can't put in much effort into you. I mean, like, not effort, but like, I don't get the time that a high school coach would.
Right. There's no, you're not having
saying?
the practices aren't as much. Is that accurate?
Yeah, practice not as much. Sometimes, like for me, I got kids that stay in Vet Austin. We practice in Macon, Georgia. What, like 2 hours away from me?
Yeah. That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of hard for certain kids to get to practice
makes
here
sense.
and there at least twice a week. Or I try to cut it down to once a week, but it has to be in the middle of the week.
So it's like, so the training is different.
Yeah,
They're different.
Parents different at that time. They mindset different at that time.
Yep.
Which is I'm a high school coach. These kids stay right around the block.
Right.
I call practice. If I call a practice in the summer, parents with it.
Mm-hmm.
They right around. It's like regulars. You know what I'm saying? So they
easy to get to. It's not as big as an inconvenience or much as
they know other parents carpool.
Yep.
Little stuff like that is easy. So that's just the difference of AAU coach going for a player and then a high school coach or whatever for a player.
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, like right now, a kid mindset should be getting in shape, keep working out. If you're stamped. Now, if you're a new kid, it's kind of different. So you got to get ready to prove yourself. So you need to work a little bit harder.
Because you're coming in and you have to make a first impression.
Yes.
Got you.
You got to work a little bit harder. You're a freshman coming into high school. Unless your name has been ringing bells since you was a 7th grader or 6th grader.
They know you coming up already. And I got a plan for you, essentially.
So you good. But if you was that third option on the middle school team, second option, 8th grade coming into the 9th grade, better hope your 9th grade team sucks. Because if they suck, 9th grade, you can pick 15 kids and then let them weed yourselves out. Yeah, you can play with 15 kids.
And that's a lot of. There's only so many minutes to go around.
Yeah,
so.
But you can 15 kids on the team, and then you'll see who's really dedicated and who's gonna. They weed each by sophomore year. They'll probably get out of there because now you got JV. You can't play freshman ball no more. It's either JV or varsity.
So you're saying, like, at this point in time, if you're an 8th grader coming up 9th grade, and you're not already, like, weren't the main guy on the team. And you're trying to make the work you need to put in from now till tryouts is probably higher than someone who's already stamped.
Yeah, because you don't get the same effort from the coach as you get if you was already stamped. Because the kids that's already stamped, they just played summer ball in June that you probably have no idea about. Because sometimes it's probably you don't
No,
get
I
that.
understand. Yeah,
You
no,
don't
I
get
know.
that. You
Yeah,
don't get that invite unless
I
you
get it.
just. All right. Then if you did get that invite, had your chance to play the whole June, show the coach what you did. Cool. Now this time conditioning comes up. Some coaches bring the ninth graders back, but some coaches don't deal with it because it's too many kids. So
It's tough.
I want to go JV varsity. I get them
Mm-hmm.
ready. Ninth graders, I can always get them ready. That's their thought.
It's time. Like ninth grade is almost like, hey, it's setting up for JV, like right
Yeah,
there,
yeah, basically, yeah.
and you're just getting wins, losses, whatever.
It don't
It's
matter.
more about from a basketball coach standpoint.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out who's going to be coming up. JV varsity going to be my guys.
because sometimes some of these assistants, they might not work at the school, so you don't have help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So head coach, he's just taking my guys I really really needed to work on, taking them in. Hey, we conditioning, weights, shots up. A few freshmen might chime in, but most of the time, them freshmen gotta wait till they can't come to conditioning sometimes.
Until
Or
like season.
yeah, especially if they don't know you. If you're not
Mhm.
stamped, you might not get conditioning. So that means you need to go conditioning before October.
Yes.
You need to go hit the weights because you probably don't get that class because they don't know nothing about you. So you need to go and get the weights. Get in a gym somewhere. Find
Reps.
somewhere to work out. Yeah, definitely get the reps in. That'll actually help you out a little bit better because you never know. You go first impression. You might have a good day at tryouts. You get pushed to the next day. There's your chance as a freshman coming in.
Let's say thought process, kind of summarizing some of the stuff you just said would be in regards as a freshman coming in who isn't already on the radar. One, you don't have the wiggle room of like this adjustment period.
Yeah.
Right. You're a little bit scrutinized a little bit more because you don't have a resume in the coach's eyes of what you could do. Right. So like if you're coming back, all right, this kid, we've seen him playing the games, we've seen what he could produce. So if he had a bad day, he was just off.
Yeah.
Versus say you crush it normally, you show up, you have a bad day first day of tryouts, you suck in the coach's eye. Like you're just not good. It wasn't a bad day, even though maybe 30 out of the 29, 30 out of the 31 days that month, you were good. Just that day on trials, you didn't have that. But they don't see any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do come in as a freshman and you're unknown, you just got to be ready prepared. And the only way to do that is through the reps outside of the team stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you got to be ready a little bit more so even with than the people already stamped that you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, I say that most likely the guys already there, like especially someone coming up stamp, they're probably already doing that work also.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why they already right.
They already did it. So they just tryouts is basically another practice.
Yep.
We've been doing this for almost 3 weeks now. We just inviting y'all because it's part of the rules. We have to give y'all 3 days tryouts. And if you come, you show up. But the good thing about a freshman is coach might take 15 guys.
You got numbers on your side.
Yeah. So you got a chance. But if you sophomore, junior, senior, and you haven't been established,
Right.
you
gotta come in.
Got a slim
ready.
chance of
ready.
You might be cut. Unless you come show what can you bring to the table to help this team, and your grades better be on point. Your attendance better be on point. From a sophomore, yeah, because if they're not, as a coach, I don't care how good you is. If you're new, I'm not bringing you into, and you part of cancer. Your grade ain't good. I gotta go to the office about you every day. I pass. I go get this kid who sucks. And grades good. Parents there. Got support.
Right.
He know he might not play. I ain't gotta get no attitude, but he's gonna go all out in practice. I always need them practice players.
Yep. And then you're always gonna show up on the effort player, right?
Yeah.
So even that point is like, say, if the game's off, that like hustle defense.
You
like
put them in.
There's being the motor out there, just going. You know, not fouling obviously, but
yeah. But if he does,
being a hustle guy at the minimum, like having a dog in you, as they say. Like again, if you're, especially if it's your first day and you're not there, it's like that dog is like, oh, maybe I can work with it.
Yeah.
And obviously there has to be a certain level of skill.
Yeah.
But if you show up unknown and you're that hustle man and you're just out there going for loose balls, doing all the little extras,
all the coaches gonna follow.
It helps, right? So, and that comes out conditioning, and it's hard to just turn that on.
Yeah, nobody
day
has.
of. So you got to prep again. Like this, that time frame is like if it's not you right now, now's the time from now until tryouts that you can start working on things like that. It's this different type of hustle of like understanding what your body and handle and manage. And I was going to say, when you were talking about be conditioned already when you get there.
Yeah.
And the big thing with that is like, my side of the realm is like performance, like off field stuff, things like that. And the thought process is like you're running with a team, and the team is, like, say, coaches running practice many times, just like basketball coach actually runs practice,
Yeah.
assistant coach. So like they don't even have a background on guards. So stuff you wild. I ain't gonna lie, some stuff you wild. But the idea is like you need to show up. Like they run it for the team, not for you.
Yeah.
So you may have an individual thing that you can work on during this time frame. Like you may not, I can run all day, but stopping and starting and jumping repeatedly, whole different beast. Like that's maybe what you need to work on. Show up and you're just running miles. It's like, well, you got that, but when you get on the court, the ability to stop, start, go, sprint, slow down, sprint, slow down. It's a whole different system. So you need to make sure you're working that as well. Where if you're the guy who can do all that kind of, you don't have any base, you start jogging, right? Then you need to set your own thing up. So now's the time you can actually get your own individualization in from a conditioning standpoint, so that you're ready for whatever the coach throws at you, because you don't know what they're going to throw at you.
No, throw random. Sometimes we'll conditioning be try to weed kids out.
Yes. I remember we used to do all the time.
Yeah, we try to weed you out. We'll see who's strong, who mentally weak. We'll do something crazy. When you leave that day, you be like, dang, coach is crazy. And coach in the office laughing because I'm really not crazy. I'm just trying to see who's going to quit and who ain't. So it's really a test. You got to be ready for the test. If you're not ready for the test, you're going to fail. It goes for anything, school-wise too. If you don't study, what happens? Fail. So basically, conditioning before tryouts is basically study, and you're probably going to pass the test. Not all the time. Sometimes but you got a better chance.
Yes, very much
You going in there, you ain't looking at stuff and look crazy. You already used to it, so it's like, I got a better chance. I got a better opportunity. Some kids going to come in there and don't listen to what we're saying and going to come in there and be not on their best, and that's who going to get cut.
The trials is not the time to get better.
No.
Once season starts, that's not the time to get better. You should be good, and then, obviously you're going to get better if you have reps like this, but you shouldn't come in and think it's like, I'm going to get better during the season.
No.
You need to come in.
Already have that one.
Already have your conditioning, already have your strength, and it's like, you already have your skill set. And then as you work with your teammates, those things start to mesh. And like I say, trials aren't there to highlight you. You're trying to put together a team, right? So it's not like, we got to see what this kid can do. Yes, you got to see it, but it's on the team level.
Yeah. You're
not going to, I know he's good. Let's try to set him up to succeed. That's not necessarily the trial, right?
No. We're trying to just get it for varsity. We're trying to get a set 12 guys that can get a great rotation that can go. JV, you're trying to get a set 12, maybe 13 guys that's getting their self prepared, ready for varsity. Some of them JV guys already play as varsity too. So you just getting them extra reps because they probably 10th grade or a junior that's probably 6, 7. He just need a lot of reps. He comes off and varsity. So you let them play. Any freshmen, you let them play JV because you got some guys who play both. You bring the good freshmen up to play. So you thinking you getting around probably 45 at your whole program. You may be 145.
And on the big bullet.
Yeah. Still though, you still want 45 because
for trial, it's like you gotta think about like
after once you
45, and then depends how big your school is. Imagine how many kids are gonna be at trials. That's what I was thinking. So like you had to outbeat those kids.
But that's why you have conditioning. Start that trial early. Our school big. We finna hit this football field. We're gonna go suicides on the football field. I get somebody quit. Won't come back that day. Next day we'll hit weights and then we'll go run from the mall.
Just cover ground.
Yeah.
Which y'all got.
Across the way. Just
stuff.
All right. Couple kids out. All right. Then we'll get in here. Gym. They think I roll the ball out. They think we about to play. We'll play a little bit. And at the end we'll start running. Suicides time.
Again, it's all about the stand.
Who's going to
Can you cut it out at this point in time?
And all that weed. You'll have some kids that push through. And you'll have some kids that weed themselves out. The kids that push through on the tryouts. So we can't shoot.
Obviously.
Comes in play. I can do something busy the freshman. I get a chance. Maybe a chance. Maybe. How about I get a junior chance? No, you give a junior chance.
We had a kid made a senior year. Didn't make the team at all.
Was it his
senior year? He was a great kid, and he worked his ass off in here. And So he came in, bench player, primary role player, and then being started by the end of the year. But he worked his butt off. So the kid that made the team, like he worked his butt off.
Yeah.
Like for like a year and a half. It was like he tried out junior year, didn't make it, came in and was like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid was athletic as all get out, but he lifted in the gym 24 like this, everything he possibly could to make the team. And again, he made the team, was a role player, became the primary bench guy, and then ended up becoming a starter by the end of the season. All that, like all within his senior year. Now that's not normal,
No,
right?
it's not.
And
No,
so
no.
that he just worked really hard, and again, like his ball handling was nuts by the end.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
So
he was like a point.
so as a coach, you would take that guy.
Yeah.
And as a coach, we probably been knowing he's gonna come back to tryouts because he's been trying.
There was
and
a
trying
conversation and
and
stuff
trying.
like
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
On
So
our end, right? Like, hey, look, my man's working hard. So
yeah.
he
So and
vouched
we
for him.
see improvement. So it was probably like the coach probably like, okay, he was a good dude. Give him a chance.
Yeah.
Gotta.
And then they showed out.
Yeah. If he plans out, he was the man that you picked him. But if he doesn't plan out, nobody cares.
Give
You
him a
gave him a chance, and
Mhm.
that's all that matters. So he was whoever that coach was a good dude. Thank you for giving him a chance.
He did really good.
but like you said, he put the work in.
So much.
So once you put the work in, yeah, that's possible as a senior. We're never saying it's not over, but we're trying to tell you to prepare for it early before the time comes. Don't wait 2 weeks in and be like, all right, I'm getting ready because you're not going to be ready. It's not going to work.
Why doesn't even change that fast?
It's not going to work. Parents, don't wait 2 weeks because
We get that all. That's the funniest thing, though. Hey, look, we got 2 weeks before practice. Can we come to train them? Like, yeah, but don't expect that's going to help them make the team, right? 'Cause it's not. Like, yeah, if your skill set's there, okay, you come in and we can say this is what to expect at tryouts, and we can prep you for that for 2 weeks. Yes, but you're just taking your skill set, your conditioning, all those things you already have, and now we're just giving you a game plan.
yeah,
That's all. And then we're just rehearsing the game plan.
Mhm.
It's not like, oh, all of a sudden your shot's going to get better
No.
in 2 weeks. And it's like, or all of a sudden I can run 5 miles in 2 weeks.
No.
You have to be doing that right now. And the thing is, from now until tryouts, is plenty of time to actually improve a lot of these checkpoints.
yeah,
Like, there's no reason to not get better. Like, especially if you have very little skill. Just the reps. I'm going to say the reps is what you got to do.
get them in,
Get 'em
get
in.
them reps.
Ball with you 24/7.
Yeah,
In the house, like in school, whatever you're allowed to have in school, if walking down the street, like always have a ball with you at this point in time. Like there's no reason not to. Get one of them cheap rubber ones that you win at the fair or whatever it is for outside because you don't want to ruin it. If you got a nice one, take outside.
Yeah.
You don't want to ruin it. You want to and again, just dribbling the ball constantly, just getting used to the field.
it helps. So now that we talked about that process as a player, what you need to be going into, now we're going to give you the point of view as a coach, what he's looking for
Mhm.
or what his thought process is while he's at home. We telling you need to be working out and doing this. So now I'm going to give you what a coach is thinking at this time.
Okay, I thought you was like saying that the whole time, but all right, here we go. Get a little more intricate here.
Yeah, because like
Nice.
I'm sitting at home, I'm thinking, all right, I got him, and him coming back. This what he brings, this what he brings, this what his brings. All right, this what we need. So summertime, I'm thinking, what can I put around this piece, and then, okay, now that's like you said. So say the kid is that kid that been working out, but I've been cutting him.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming into maybe his junior year, and he comes and shows me,
Improvement.
yes, I'm definitely taking him. If I need that position and I need that spot, I'm taking him. Because if I can get him, if he's improved, and then his junior year, he's done got where I need him to be,
Mm-hmm.
I can, these next 2 years, I can work that.
Right, because you know he's already put the work in.
Mhm.
So you know he's dedicated. You've
Yep.
seen the improvement yourself. You know he's going to be grateful for making the team because he worked his butt off to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows, like, when he's there, he's going to be working hard because, again,
Definitely
he's done
yes.
it. Like,
Yeah.
you've seen the progress themselves.
Definitely yes.
Nice.
And then like for my JV team, I got this and this coming back, this and this. Who from that freshman team from last year can I add to this team? These maybe 5 or 6 guys who already play varsity. They gonna be my bench guys, but they play varsity. They dress. But who can I add to them to keep
Right.
this funnel going?
Okay.
So we're thinking about funnel at this point. How can we keep it flowing?
Right.
Can't stop. I'm
You
not
don't want to have a down year. Goal is to keep things
you unless you just know you're gonna have to because of the generation.
right.
I got 12 seniors and we finna go to the state championship.
Yeah, right. You have that year that hits.
Yeah, I
and it's
take
like,
that
all right,
year.
it's not going to be the same
Yeah,
next year because like you said, you have those years.
12 center. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
12 seniors. That's
Yes,
wild.
sir, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yeah,
You
let's
better
say
win
all
state.
7, first six are all seniors, first 7 are all seniors, like in like massive minute seniors,
Yeah.
and then
They'll probably play the
replacing the whole
whole game.
starting 5 is tough.
Yeah, that is tough. But that's what your JV team and your freshman guys. That's what you make sure your coaches or
Did you ever
my staff
do that? So, like, say you have 5, 6 seniors. They're like legit, like guaranteed top 5, right? But you have another kid, maybe you're 7, really good, and he's a junior, sophomore, whatever it is. Play him, but it's like, well, I want him to get reps, so I'm playing JV. I'm not going to play him varsity. The idea of, let's say sophomore, probably junior, is you just give him the reps to play on JV because the amount of minutes you get on varsity is not enough.
Yeah.
Instead of like, well, I know these 3 will work really well together next year on varsity, but they're not going to get minutes. So I want him to go down and play with them.
Correct. Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah,
Like, he's good enough to play varsity, but is that what you're trying to say? Like,
he's gonna play.
He's gonna play next year, but because I have so many seniors, so many older kids, I'd rather have him get the prep rather than it's just like, and then it's like, hey, make sure you do A.
No, you don't need you don't even matter at that
For
point
recruiting purposes.
because but if you got connections, but it does matter. But like,
Fair enough.
for that kid as a sophomore, so you'll tell him I'm a high school coach, so I'm gonna tell him you're gonna play JV. You're only gonna play like 2 quarters.
Okay.
Because in Georgia, you only play like 7 quarters a day, 5, 6 quarters.
So you can play both.
Yeah.
Just limited number.
Certain quarters.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you play 2 quarters JV. That JV coach after 2 quarters you can't play no more. Varsity play all 4.
Yes, we need it. So is it in quarters or like minutes?
I want to say quarters.
So it's like if I played 5 minutes in the first quarter, 4 minutes in the say I played a minute per quarter.
Once you enter that game, that quarter's over. Once you enter that quarter, it's over.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, it don't matter.
So
you
it's not even minutes.
Yeah,
It's not a combination. You can only play for 48 minutes.
You can't get in the game like, I played 40 seconds.
Correct.
Coach, that quarter don't
Okay.
count. Yes, it do.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, Georgia will get you now.
Interesting rule.
Because believe it or not, some people will probably try that. If it's minutes, all right, he'll play 1 minute, 2 minutes here.
Right, 100%. You could change the game like that.
Yeah.
Put a kid in who's just
That be it. That would be.
no. I just didn't know if that was.
I don't think.
No, that's not development.
Yeah, they
When
wouldn't.
the development would be.
Georgia did good for that part.
Yeah, I just didn't know that's what the rule was.
Yeah, they did great for that because if it was that, people would abuse that and it wouldn't be fun at that point. Now you just gotta. It's certain quarter. I think it's quarters. I want
That
to
makes
say.
sense. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So I play this kid 2 quarters on JV, and then that means he get all 4 quarters on varsity when I need him. If we varsity about to blow a team out, and I know that, he might not play JV because I know he's playing a lot
More
of
minutes on
varsity.
varsity.
So it just all depends on who we playing or what they playing that week, and but he definitely would play that JV.
But did you say, like, as the coach is picking the team, he picks JV varsity as like one player? Is that accurate?
Yeah, he just put a cut off, like he would go varsity and then he'll go JV, and then if they both say they both played, if he plays both, he'll put the kid name on the JV team.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah, and he'll just play up. But he'll be on both rosters?
Yeah.
Is that
Or
like,
he'll
like a GHSA thing? Like,
yeah, because
have to be on
certain
JV roster?
it don't matter until I don't think it don't matter till playoff.
Okay.
Playoff times, then you got to insert your state comes up. That's when this roster right here sticks, and that's when you put them.
You can't adjust roster.
Yeah.
You can't, like, sub guys.
I mean, if they get hurt, you have no choice.
Obviously, but it's not like you can just, okay, he's tired, so I'm going to bring this guy up. Because you can always rotate your bench.
By the time as a coach, you better have
100%. Yeah.
You better have 9 guys
Makes sense.
to 10 guys that you know is gonna be healthy
and able to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, everything's
Right.
that is very interesting. You ask that. Him. Yeah, so I have both names. They name would be both on both rosters. So I put varsity. I don't know. What I might do is get my varsity guys that I know for sure that's varsity only. Cut off. Put my JV guys and stars by the guys who might or possibly play varsity with me.
Okay, like it's almost like varsity hybrid JV.
Yeah.
Like that's where your mind kind of is. It's like
Mhm.
Venn diagram
Yeah.
of a team for varsity and JV. Where like
Yeah.
you have your JV guys, like your JV.
Yeah.
And they have your varsity guys, the varsity.
Varsity.
We have these guys like it depends on how they develop / depend on what we need. They can go either way.
Yeah. Correct. And then you just as it comes, you plug them in here and there. You're like, okay, say I got a kid that's 10th grade. He's for sure definitely on varsity. I mean, he's definitely on JV. But I got a JV varsity guy who's probably going to play more varsity than he ever would play JV. But he's a sophomore too. I would tell the better one that plays varsity more, don't play JV. And let the guy who's going to be JV only, because I'm saying if they play the same position,
right?
Play JV only, let him get the minutes and get the burn. And I know you're gonna play varsity. You're not gonna be around the bench. So here, you play varsity with me. Let this kid get a chance to play JV. But that'll be my mindset.
Okay.
I wouldn't tell them that, but that'll be. I'm giving him as coaches in the room. I'm giving this 10th grader a chance to prove himself. Because after this, it's no more JV. I'm not putting a junior on JV.
I mean, yeah, I get you.
Sometimes you do, but me as a coach personally,
because you're looking at future. Like, you have to keep the funnel going.
You gotta keep it
and
going.
if you have a junior, senior on the JV team, it's like that's a mess of my funnel. Like, I'm sorry, you're good enough. Yes, you're better than these guys, but it's just you're not going to get reps.
No,
it's like it's just there's no reason to have you even on the team at that point potentially. So
if you're not varsity, you cut.
That's barring numbers.
Yeah,
you may have
really
bad year.
I'm
okay.
Slice. Cut them up.
We're going 7 on JV. That's it. I don't care. You ain't making the team.
It is what it is. I go 7 on JV.
Go find someone who just come help out.
Where my freshman's at, the best freshman, pull them up.
No freshman team.
Hey,
can you play freshman and JV?
I do it all the time. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a quarter in a day.
In a day.
In a day. Okay, because because this freshman. If I got a freshman that plays varsity, if it's a freshman game on Monday, he's going to play maybe 2 quarters in that freshman game. Don't let him get hurt, coach. Don't let him get hurt.
Want him for the varsity game,
and then
he needs to be ready for the varsity game.
I got him for this JV game. He playing a full game.
Right. Gotcha.
Full JV game. The next day, he'll play the full JV game.
Okay.
He'll play, or if it's like say,
right there, if you're playing that many reps, that's huge.
So say we playing Houston County. We're in town. So that day, you play 9th grade JV. It goes 9th grade boys, JV girls, JV boys, varsity girls, varsity boys.
Okay.
All in one
day. That one night.
If I got a freshman that plays varsity and JV, he don't play 9th grade that morning.
Makes sense.
He'll play JV and then he'll play varsity. So that way you limit his time down.
I was gonna say I was thinking about one thing. I won't go into it today, but the idea of mindset for the kids that are pretty good, but maybe like, oh, I can play if I want to.
Yeah.
And the reasons for not potentially doing it, or why a coach may potentially not do that. We'll save that potentially for another call.
Okay, yeah.
Another talk, because we can go into that in regards to, like, we're kind of going into it now, but we'll go more in depth into that.
Okay.
Because of time wise.
Yeah.
Keep this again. Yep.
All right, that was another episode of the Stepper Podcast. A like, comment, and subscribe for us, you guys. We really, truly appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Appreciate you.
Out.